Hey guys, good morning, half a day. Happy Thursday.
I was already cussing when you started. Sorry.
It's all right, baby. Join us.
Join us or die.
As we celebrate our anniversary working.
Resistance is futile.
So I had a couple of the apps turned on when we were at home. Got the first offer on work. So it's a pretty good offer, especially to get from home. Because it's for 6 miles. It's going to take us about 49 minutes. At least that's what it says. And it's going to pay just over $34.
I'll beat that. Nice. Hey, cut them off. Why don't you be a douchebag? No, you just can't drive because you're a woman.
Stop it. Let me smack you.
I'm kidding.
So we're on our way to Wally World. And I still have Instacart on too.
Insta shit.
Stop.
I don't like Instacart either anymore, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their app isn't as good as Spark, but we discussed that before anyway.
Yeah.
Sure seems to be a little bit more
Busy?
We will see. Let me roll through the parking lot. See how many people I see. That makes me.
Yeah.
You know, they did away with the whole
What?
Venezuelan I guess protected status basically is what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the court struck it down and said nope. No, there's
All right. Confirm arrival.
They still, it's a shopping, right?
Yeah.
They still here.
And it's only 11 items.
Well, there's only a couple of them that I've seen so far, so.
It's 2 customers, 11 items. And y'all are going to go shopping with me.
Go ahead, Gammy.
Don't you say it.
I'm not going to run you over. Don't you say it, Gammy. Gammy, num num. Are you bouncing or are you waiting? I'll be in a minute. As soon as I find
Okay.
the spot.
Bring the phone with you.
What phone?
That one.
I thought you were going.
You said you're coming with me, right?
Yeah, I'm coming.
So bring the phone with me. I'm
Alright.
with you.
There, bringing the phone. Bringing the phone. It's a roadway. Let's not walk down the middle of the roadway. Like there's not cars gonna run you over, because I will. No. Thought about it. I'm sorry. Taking this goddamn spot back there. I don't know what that said, lady. Walk a little faster. Put some giddy up in your step. How many people on this aisle can come out? Stop walking down the middle of the freaking road. Like there's not cars coming. There's cars. Why don't you fucking move? You know, maybe they should make parking lots that instead of the aisles being bumper to bumper like that, they should have like a little walk path. You know, like Costco does. Just have a little walk path where people can walk in between, so they're not walking down in the middle of the freaking aisle. Like they ain't got sense. Alright, lurking people, let's goddamn car. Oh, I guess I should have shut my music off because y'all can hear that, can't you? Now her gardening. She's gardening. Walking into Walmart, I think she said it was 11 items, I think. I don't know. Anyway. You know what I forgot? I forgot my glasses, so I can't read. See, I had to wait till Miss 2020 is back in charge of the phone so she can read comments and respond. Hello, India from Texas. How are we? Yeah, yesterday we went and hung out with my Faja in the hospital, having to get more stents done. One of his arteries 90%, the other one was 99, which this will make number 6 and 7 of his stints so far. But you can't complain, I guess. You know, he's 73, had a heart attack 20 years ago, and he's still roaming around kicking with us. So yeah, so he's got another stent they have to put in tomorrow, but they had to give him a break because of the dyes that they have to use when they're doing it. It was a little rough on the kidneys and shit. So yeah.
I got a 40-pound bag. Sorry, I got a 40-pound bag here. But that's from customer A. Oh. Yeah, I think I might have chose the wrong cart. Hey, Presley. Hey, Caleb. All right, so we're going to L8. Okay. Doing good. I don't know if you heard what the hubby was just talking about. We spent most of the day yesterday in the hospital with my, because his dad's in the hospital. He had a heart attack and he had to have the procedure done yesterday. L8, Section 5. I'm looking for a padlock. L8, 576, 74, 75, 76. Okay, hold that for a second. Oh, they want 4 of this one. And that's also for A.
But yeah, he's doing good. So he's just hanging out, laying in a bed, which is about the only time he'll get rest because he's always got a project he's got to do, just to keep himself busy. And as he always likes to tell me, oh, if I don't stay busy, I'm going to die. I'm like, okay. Well, if you stay
he
too
doesn't.
busy, guess what's going to happen too? You get out there in Texas 100+ degree heat, working in the yard, doing heavy shit. Yeah. Oh, and that's pretty much how he wound up in the hospital. So
He overworked himself.
he overworked himself on Saturday, wasn't feeling good. And then by the time he was, hemming and hawing, if I can hear it all the way down there. After he hemmed and hawed on going to the
Yeah, 'cause
hospital,
we're-
he started feeling better. So
311.
then he decided he wasn't going to go, and that was on Saturday. And then Monday
In the wee hours.
Monday night, well, Tuesday morning, I should go to the fucking hospital. Sorry, the stupid cart is a piece of shit.
Here.
So yeah, so they've been there since Tuesday. At about he went to one hospital first, and then they transferred him all the way into Austin. So, and you're gonna have to read comments because I don't have my glasses, so I can't read shit.
Oh, that's not the right one.
As you know, I left him. Still trying to find another cart for this piece of shit. There's always carts just hanging around in Walmart. Why can't I find one when I want one? I'll find one. I'll wait till I see somebody
So enjoy the view. Whoopsie. All right. The other meat is 34.16. Sorry. All right. Looks like they're out of it. They want the chuck roast family pack. Chuck roast family pack. They got the T-bone family pack. Chuck roast. All right, and is that $8.17 a pound? And they want between, the max is 4 1/4. The minimum is 3 1/4. What's that? Okay. All right, so this one.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah, so that's the one we want.
Take a picture of it.
All right, so that one's beef. Here. Three. All right, so let's go ahead and get the produce. Where's that butter?
Over here.
Okay. Produce, and then we'll finish off with 3 items in frozen. We've got onions, blueberries, and green grapes.
Sorry.
We got the yellow onions in a bag.
Said great.
Yeah, beef. Just put it down. Blueberries, and it's also,
Blueberries.
we want an 18 ounce. Not that one. This one.
Who?
Beef. And then the grapes. right, now frozen.
Kill me.
Sorry.
I'm trying not to run over your heels and you keep stopping in the middle of the aisle.
Well, I didn't realize you were that close to me.
Well, you can't just stop in the middle of the aisle like I keep telling you.
Because we're gonna end up having to go back to the meat section for one of the items that's in the center aisle of the meats.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going into chicken nuggets.
You're the only one watching.
Yeah, that's all right. Still counts. Okay. Last one goes to egg.
Thank God.
The white bag is red. Oh, I think I see it over there. That one right there. Alrighty. We are done and heading to checkout. No, I'm not.
Banana butter
Where'd you see banana?
on the end. Ice cream on the bluebell.
Much to put. Alright, so we got the pine box, jelly, ketchup. Just those
How are you?
Have a good one.
Alrighty. Let's start bagging.
That's not fucking matter. Apparently.
Here, you can put down here. I used the later. For those of you guys that are wondering, Hanging with Guam Gal, that's just my other channel. Alright, let's get started. Reading that it's 88 degrees.
Which is BS. Didn't go down since we were.
But the actual temperature is what?
'89 feels like 97.
89 feels like 97.
Which means the chance of snow.
It's like we're heading over there to Red Room. Yep, as humid as it is, I mean, it's a beautiful day out, clear sky, nice at the moment.
We'll see. We might get stuff, we might not.
But I do apologize if I haven't been able to say hi to everybody as we were doing the shopping, especially since we had to mute it part of that time. Hey Corey, how's it going? What? I guess we're going right.
I guess we're going right. Until I go right, that tells me, oh, you turn.
Guess we're going to be doing the whole roundabout thingy. Oh my goodness. So hot.
Anywhere next, lady. How do you think that, what, just because you stopped behind the car that stopped at the stop sign, that both you can go through at the same fucking time? Just fucking get my
That's
gas. Get her ass.
I just dropped my son off and now waiting for orders. Ah, how's it having your family back? All together now.
I could have taken that one.
Yeah, but it was a pharmacy and you saw how much longer we were there.
So, it's pharmacy.
I think the back window's still open. It almost feels like they never left. Aww. So I guess we're taking the light. Up 29. I apologize. I don't know what. Can't read maps apparently. Still.
Well, the problem is they fucking switch shit around and make it look like, I don't know, they twist the map. They twist the map, or they shift it, turn it, whatever, and of course, as we know, and then they put straight lines to make it look like it's a nice quick little, as we know it's not. My car does not drive the way the crow flies. Wish it did.
Wow, they were gone that long? But we're just now on the delivery portion of a Spark shopping order. 2 customers, and this will be the first of 2 to drop off. And in case you didn't hear it, the car's reading 89, but it feels like 99?
98.
98? And the humidity sucks right now.
It's just gonna get worse. 'Cause it's now filling back in. So you got.
I mean, are there storms going on right now in parts of Texas?
I don't know. Not yet that I know of.
We're going to be turning right on Hart Street.
There's some storms in Oklahoma.
Doggone it.
Doggone it. What happened?
Because stupid thing was in the way. A $43 order came through on Instacart and I missed it.
My shoulder probably didn't want it anyway.
Hey Caleb, how are you?
My shoulder said it was probably a lot of fucking water, and I ain't got it in me today.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
I'm sure it was a lot of shopping.
My shoulder's fucking dying.
Well, you don't have to.
I feel like I got stabbed
I'll try.
right in my shoulder blade. The ibuprofen's not working.
Because you've been taking how much of it now lately?
Yesterday was the first time I've taken ibuprofen since last week.
Oh, I thought you'd been.
No, because
your
I'm tired of my
headache.
stomach fucking bugging me.
Oh, yeah, see? And that was your headache.
Yeah,
Alright,
well,
so-
I've dealt with the headache.
141. It is definitely a blazing one out today. It may not be at 6. It's gonna be. This should be it. Yep, it's this one. All right, we're getting ready to make the first of 2 drop-offs.
Get it.
All right. Ugh.
Oh, fuck, I want to stretch.
Uh-oh. Who am I trying to call? No, hang that up. I'm trying to call your mom, apparently.
I'm trying to call something on my phone.
No, it was because that was me touching the markers in front of the vent to cool down my phone.
No, Melissa hit the button on the screen up there.
Oh, so everything's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
All right.
Bye.
Lay back. Oh, shit. $26 years. I don't know how you put up with 26 years. That I'm an asshole. I used to not be.
She opened the door as I was taking a picture.
Yeah.
We startled each other. Okay. So we're 13 minutes from our next dinner. So I think we have to turn around.
I didn't hear it tell me which way to go. Apparently not. Right spot. Jeep.
Yeah.
Old Jeep. Why not?
All right, let's turn this around so you guys can enjoy the view. There you go.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Railroad Avenue.
No. Flirkin' Gherkin.
500 feet, turn right onto Railroad Avenue.
Make up my fucking mind.
What the heck?
Where the fuck am I supposed to be going, you stupid piece of crap? 500 feet, turn on Railroad Avenue. Okay, well, where the hell is that?
Okay, hold
I don't
on.
even know what the fuck it's doing.
It was just jacking. It's being messed. Hold on a second.
In 100 feet,
Yeah,
turn
we're
left
supposed to
onto
go
Timber Street.
back
Take the
to.
next left onto Timber Street, then turn right
Where are
onto
we
West
going?
University Avenue.
What the?
No.
Yeah, we're supposed to be heading back that way. We're heading to Williams.
Over where
Take the
my
next right onto West University Avenue, then turn left onto South Rock Street.
pharmacy.
Yeah, sorry
We're
about
going
that.
back over to what?
Like we're heading Williams.
Then why am I'm not cutting through all town shit.
Yeah, I know. That's why we can just go that way.
Going through freaking neighborhoods, 30 mile, 25 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour zones the whole way. Fucking crazy. Stupid GPS. Come
Yeah,
on,
see?
people, shit.
We're going down Williams.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
At least we can sit in the cool air for the next 13 minutes. Toyota. Yoda?
Yoda.
You think that came up with the name Yoda?
Okay.
But he changed it to a D? Because Toyota was popular back in the day, in the 70s.
No,
All right, so anybody who's a big time Star Wars fan, for anybody that's still watching, does anybody know how he came up with the name Yoda?
Yodeling.
I don't know if that one works. I don't think he's a yodeler. Yodeler. Good afternoon. We're on our way for our second delivery of this 2-customer shop.
Yeah, but Star Wars wasn't. I mean, the movie.
The movie what?
The movie was released in the 70s, but it's not when Star Wars started.
That's, yeah, wow. Oh, I was gonna say, let me look. All right, let's find that out. This Toyota pickup in front of us made me think about Yoda. How did Steven Spielberg come up with the name Yoda? Steven Spielberg did not come up with the name Yoda. Yoda was a character created. Oops, wrong. I guess it would help if I got the directors correct.
The writer.
Or the writers and producers. I'm so bad. I'm so bad with names.
In 600
If you haven't figured that out, I'm really bad at names.
Frontage Road North.
Looks like a truck they drive on. Oh. No. Okay, so it was George Lucas. Okay, so
They don't know.
how did George Lucas come up with the name Yoda for Star Wars?
You probably didn't have to say Star Wars, but everybody knows. Even Google knows who Yoda is.
Okay, so it says that George Lucas created the name Yoda by envisioning the character as a little Dalai Lama and wanting him to have an
Take the next
Eastern
right
sounding
on
name.
I-35 Frontage Road North.
He also considered the name to be phonetically developed, wanting it to telegraph a bit of the character's nature and sound indigenous.
Continue on I-35 Frontage Road
Initially,
North for
Yoda
1.5
was a
miles.
diminutive frog-like creature called Minch Yoda. Okay.
Come on, you toy Yoda, get out of the way. Ain't nobody coming.
Toyota. Interesting.
The driver's as old as the pickup, I
26.
guess.
Five items to go 62 miles. Where's that going? That's going down to San Marcos.
That ain't going by us. That ain't-
Jeez.
You want to pay me $25 to go 60 miles?
For a $2 tip.
Lick a ball sack. I don't
Shopping
think so.
5 items, okay.
Yeah, shopping five,
Hey,
five
Heather.
items is fine. But $25 to drive 60
I can't-
fucking miles? Over 60 miles? That's stupid. You telling me they ain't got whatever fucking store down there in San Marcos area?
Yeah, I was just looking at an offer that came through on Instacart. Person wants you to shop for 5 items, that's fine. Getting paid $25, that's fine. But not to drive 62 miles. And they're only gonna tip, oh, sorry. We're turning on. They're only tipping $2.
Use the left 2 lanes
At lunch
to turn
you quit?
slightly left toward Williams Drive.
That's just ridiculous.
I just logged into Instacart. I guess there's a new paper. Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
I was on Kaylee's live stream a little bit and earlier today, and she was kind of going over some of that paperwork for Instacart. Apparently, there's a portion that has to do with there was a change in arbitration.
Oh,
Yeah, for Instacart.
there goes some gasoline. Where was that 40 cents at?
Circle K. And apparently it's Circle K is the reason why, and it's a nationwide thing. Because I was listening to the news about that earlier today in reference to Circle K doing a 40 cents
Uh-huh.
discount
Uh-huh.
in honor of Memorial Day.
Continue on Williams Drive for 1 mile.
So I thought that was pretty interesting because the app that we use is Upside. Whenever we're not near one of our
Lower paying gas
lower paying gas
Lower price
stations,
gas station.
or lower priced, yeah, lower priced gas stations, we use Upside, and they were talking about that additional on there for Circle K at that. So I'm like, you're not doing anything special. It's because Circle K is doing 40 cent discount. So if you need gas, let me look at Upside. Let me see what it's saying.
Jesus. You fucking...
Also,
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Riverbend Drive.
it's earn a 10 cent gallon bonus on Upside.
I don't know if you would have caught any of that on the camera, but
It might have been too far to the side.
yeah, freaking. That one's got hit twice.
Finally got a DoorDash order. It's a shop order for 4 items. Nice.
At the light, turn right onto Riverbend Drive.
There you go again. Well, actually, knock on wood, the live stream didn't get flagged. So I guess it just depends on the music.
There's no copyright on metal, I guess. I don't know.
No, I don't think that's the trick. It might just depend on the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the artist.
Depends on the artist.
The artist formerly known as.
I mean, it's not immediate, I
Turn
don't
left
think.
on Northwest
Well,
Boulevard.
it's been a couple of days since we
Yeah,
did
it's
that.
been, I don't know, anytime I've done it in the past, they've,
Yeah, usually
Pretty-
it gets
not-
flagged
not
within
long
20.
after.
Yeah.
not long after she uploads it, they're like, oh, you can't do it. You can't
Oh,
play this.
we were supposed to turn.
Snack.
Take the next left onto Northwood
Zoe
Drive,
distracted
then make
you.
a U-turn.
Missed our turn.
Make a U-turn, then turn
Woo!
right
Make a
onto
U-turn.
Riverbend Drive. Take the next right onto Northwest
I'm
Boulevard.
gonna start drifting this fucking car.
No.
Everywhere I go.
People
Continue
want
on
to
Northwest
know
Boulevard for half a mile.
who you are. So we tell them,
We are the Air Force.
mighty, mighty Air Force. That's all I know.
Your mama was home when you left. You're right. Your
Yeah.
mama was home when you left.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
I may
Your daddy
not
was
have
home when
ever
you
been
left.
in
You're
the
right.
military myself,
In a
but
mile,
I did
turn right onto Cape Road.
ROTC in high school for 2 years. So, and they always had a lot of cadence songs.
In a minute.
Well, I guess they're not songs, but
Cadences.
they're cadence. Whoop. All right, second drop off. Let's go. Now the car's reading 91, so I'm wondering if the feels like is at 100.
I'm sure it is. Your mama was home when you left. You're right. Your daddy was home when you left. You're right. Your daddy was home when you left. You're right. Your girlfriend was home when you left. You're right. And Jody picked her up that night. My fellow military.
Hey, Sandra.
Your
Good
destination is on the
afternoon.
left.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Just getting ready to do our second drop off on a Spark order. All right, BRB. Another order's already coming in. Whew, let me cool down. Okay. Oh. Well, no. It's another .com order. So basically 28 miles for just over $40. Oh yeah? I like the easy shopping orders. Whew. Oh my goodness. If it was paying over $50 maybe.
Well, he did less deliveries for more than that yesterday.
Yeah.
On the .com, so.
Ooh, DoorDash is offering an extra $1.
Door trash.
I wonder why.
Because they suck.
The heat?
Because they suck and they owe people more money than what they try to pay. So that dollar means nothing.
Stealing tips?
A dollar means nothing.
Well, Spark still owes me that $8 and some change.
Yeah.
Should reach out to that customer and say, hey, 2 bottles of distilled water, some chocolate milk, and some creamer. Now tell me the miles are low. That's the thing. I do like the easy shopping orders that are less than 10 items, but then they'll get you with the miles. Curbside, 13 miles for $22 for 50 items.
What is that on his tire? Is that something in his tire?
I don't know.
Tire?
Where are you going?
Your mama was home when you left.
Oh,
You're right.
We're going to a Circle of the K.
K's of the circles.
$8.25. Okay. That's not bad for less than 2 miles. And yes, I had to convert that to make sure I knew what I was talking about.
What?
Because he said 3 kilometers.
Nice. Three kilometers.
That's what I was about to say. Do you pronounce it kilometers or kilometers?
Kilometers.
Kilometers.
Kilometers. Calamities. No.
Uh-oh.
Shoulder.
Nope, not worth it. And I'm sure the moment I accept these 2 customer offers, that's all they're going to be sending me.
Oh, somebody realized they could turn on a red light. How about that? And these people can't figure out how to turn on a green light. So I don't know what to tell you.
Uh-oh, who's honking?
I don't know. Oh, who's fucking honking back there?
Yeah, I'm going to collect a few more in reference to footage or content.
Footages.
Stuff that we catch on our dash cam. And that's what it's going to be called.
Morons, your bus is leaving?
No.
No. What?
Dash cam something.
Dash can something.
The first one you said. So it's kilometers, right? Because that's what Corey said.
Okay.
Kilometers.
That ain't a kilo.
It's not a kilo. All right.
All right.
Let's go see. So far they're offering it at $2.69.
How's that 40 cents?
I know.
There ain't no 40 cents difference.
They should. It said if you're getting gas today at Circle K, go up to the shade.
I will, but only if it's $2.69. That's not. It wasn't $3 yesterday, so, or $3.09 yesterday, so they're not saving me any money. Fuck them.
What?
What?
What is it?
It's $2.69.
$2.69. Okay, and then if we look at our
They're
our-
giving me 15 cents cash back.
upside, where's our upside? Upside. We're just trying to calculate. Mine's only offering an additional 10 cents. Yours is offering 15 cents.
That's for premium.
I guess we need to switch it for now.
What?
Instead of claiming premium.
It'll still do it, I think.
All right, let's see what it says now. So it's still offering 10 cents. Scroll down. Oh, so yours is already a regular.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Oh. So it is, mine still is only offering, oh, now yours went down to 6 cents. What the?
Dismiss. Fuck them. Leave them. This ain't cheaper than anywhere else in fucking town.
They lied.
Liar.
The news thing
Liar.
lied.
Liar.
Where's their honor to Memorial Day?
No, I can't go that way, can I?
Nope.
I'm fucking stupid.
Did anybody else hear about that? Just throw it at me.
Sorry. Lay it on your lap.
No, you said here.
Here.
Toss it. Ah. Did anybody else hear about that with Circle K? And that they're offering?
Share it with Circle K.
Yes. Pay attention to the road.
I can see.
All right, let me look it up. Circle K. Circle K. Gas discount today. Circle K Fuel Day is back. Fuel discount per gallon starts at 4.
Well,
So it's starting. So if you guys have, that's local time. So if you guys are needing gas,
yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
hey Mike, good afternoon.
Well,
So I was just going over the fact that Circle K is offering a discount today, and it's called Circle K Fuel Day. But between 4 and 7 p.m. local time, they are offering, it's across the United States. Come on. On Thursday, May 22nd, from 4 to 7 p.m. local time, Circle K is hosting Fuel Day at its locations that sell fuel. This means that you will get 40 cents off every gallon directly at the pumps. And it's in observance of Memorial Day holiday. We're partnering with the Children of Fallen Patriots Foundation, donating 10% of all Fuel Day profits to the organization. So again, if you guys are looking to fuel up, if you need gas and if you can hold out until 4 p.m. local time, if you're close to a Circle K, go get your gas there. You're getting a 40-cent discount.
no way.
And right now we are sitting at what, quarter tank. So I guess for us it just depends on
I'll put a couple bucks in to get me through until later on. And trust me,
if necessary. Yeah. So we just got to make sure we're in that area. I wonder how busy it'll be come 4 o'clock.
Well,
So
I'm
again,
sure it's
Circle
gonna
K
be busy.
between 4 and 7 p.m.
Well, no, if you
4
keep
p.m.
telling everybody about it,
to
then it's
7
gonna be
p.m.
busy.
in your local area.
Don't come to my island.
kidding. But they're offering a 40-cent discount in honor of Memorial Day.
Okay. Got it.
But all right, let's get back to the road.
Copy.
Just waiting for more offers. You want me to turn on your spark?
I don't.
No?
I guess.
I'm asking, do you want me to?
Sure.
They're still glowing.
Sure they are.
They is a still glowing. It's funny when I turn on DoorDash. And Mike, if you're still there, and if I didn't say it, thank you so much for your continued support of my channel. You've been a member for 4 months, so yay! Thank you, Mike. Throw some hearts in the chat for Mike, the Bike Dasher. And if you guys haven't already, check him out. He's got an awesome channel. He is on an e-bike or sometimes even on his mountain bike. So go and check out his channel if you haven't already. But yeah, throw some hearts in the chat for Mike, because he's been a member of my channel now for 4 months. Thank you. But DoorDash was showing that it was the dark red, like it was really busy. And they're even paying an additional $1.
Whole dollar.
Ooh. 10 miles.
Sure.
It's a curbside. Yeah, we can do that. 48, but it's...
Sure.
All right.
Where are we going?
We're going to end up in Weir.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about to accept a curbside. One customer has 32 items.
How many
63
50,
total.
40, 50 pound items are there?
That's what I'm trying to look at. This one doesn't have case of water.
Does it show any of them have 40, 50 pound? Then,
That was the only one.
alright, then. Well, it has a 40, 50 pound item. What is it? Well, don't worry about it. Just click it. It's right here for 8 minutes anyway. We can look at it plenty. And I can say, nah, fuck that. When I see
Is
something
it an
like that.
ASAP? It's a 12:50 pickup.
Yeah.
So we got time.
So more than 8 minutes. Now I gotta sit here for 13 minutes.
Wow, DoorDash sent me another... Oh, and congratulations to Corey. Thank you too, Corey. It just popped it up that... Stop it. Stop it.
Make some phone calls on y'all.
Stop it. Babe.
Y'all gonna go.
Can you not?
I didn't do anything.
But congratulations to Corey, also hitting 4 months. If you guys can throw some hearts in the chat for both Mike and Corey. All right, let me do this. All right.
Same car, different driver.
I don't know why it's not doing it. Corey.
Well, they said it said 40, 50 pound item. Motherfuckers with their 6 goddamn gallon water jugs.
How many? How many?
6.
Yep, and picking up everything you're saying.
Yeah, I can hear it.
But thank you guys so much for your continued support of my channel. I truly appreciate that. Yeah, I don't need to repeat myself on that.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Don't fight nobody while I'm
You
going.
don't.
I'll fight for you.
You don't. You be a good boy. All right, guys. I have to put this phone in front of the vent again, so bear with me. All right. Can you guys still hear me despite the noise from the vent? And I'm also close to being a top shopper on DoorDash. That is awesome, Corey. I know Mike's the same way with his. You know, we were kind of talking about it briefly on his channel the other day about the point system. And I missed that. It was in my market very briefly. And I was in it in my home zone. And then it actually hit the zone that we travel to where my eldest daughter lives. And I was actually in, not the platinum, but the one below that, gold. And I was getting better offers when the point system was in our market, you know, because everything else was good in reference to my metrics. It was just my AR that was really, really low. But yet with the point system, I still made enough to be able to get into the gold level. And so I was getting those offers that, you know, was marked high paying offer due to, you know, your status. So, and then for whatever reason, it went away. Hey, Tornado. Thank you. In case you guys didn't know that. I mean, it's not just another day for us, but today the hubby and I were working together. As for those of you guys that are not, you know, new to my channel, we work together 9 times out of 10 when out here doing gig work, but we're celebrating our anniversary today. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do a live stream, was so y'all could join us. And celebrate with us. And hoping that our anniversary will get us some good luck. So see, my area, it's showing that it's busy, and there's even a $1 promo. But that was only, what, the second time that DoorDash popped up? But I don't know what else we're going to do today other than working. I told him, or should I say I asked him if he wanted to go bowling. We haven't been bowling in years. And not that we're you know, a pro at it or anything like that, but I told them we're going bowling.
Who?
I told everybody that we're going bowling.
Not with my shoulder like this, I ain't. You crazy? I can't freaking...
Yeah.
You can't roll on the Sabbath! No, we're not on the Sabbath.
No, we're not.
Come on. Big Lebowski.
No, I don't know who that is.
I don't roll on the Sabbath.
I don't know that line.
John Goodman.
I know the movie. I just don't know the line.
Oh, okay.
But that's right.
That's when he pulled out his gun.
But you're
I was gonna
right-handed.
shoot
You'd be
someone.
throwing the ball.
It doesn't
the
matter.
ball
You gotta move your neck, don't you?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, my neck's dying.
Yeah.
I don't turn my head at all. I'm freaking...
Yeah, he's
Have an ice
despite
pick
it
in my
being,
shoulder blade.
yeah. So despite it being our anniversary,
Just
he's
another day living in the
he's
just
been dealing
another
with
day around the way.
shoulder pain for the last several days. So
It ain't made not one goddamn bit of difference. 1, 2, 3, right there.
but I'm
4,
telling
5, 6, right there. No,
They
I
unfortunate-
don't care.
Okay,
I don't
just let it
care.
go.
I don't
Just
care.
let it go.
It's bullshit. No,
Let it go.
there's- Anyway.
yeah, exactly.
See how it says grumpy old vet? Yep, that's right.
There, did you guys see that? He's wearing his favorite shirt.
It's not my favorite shirt. It's just a shirt.
It's one of your favorite, or should I say, it definitely classifies my my man. You finally gave me my skin.
I shaved this morning.
You know me, I'm not observant. I worked in a bank for almost 6 years.
Who would ever know that she couldn't pick me out of a lineup?
I am so bad
I'm
with
about the only one you could pick out of a lineup.
with being observant. You know how tall someone might be, what they were wearing, trying to remember all of that because
I'm between 6 foot and 6'2", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving.
So yeah,
Wrong
I
way.
was never.
Wrong way. Comedian.
I cannot remember the lines like you do.
I was tossed out of a bar in New York City. Now, when I say I was thrown out of a bar, I don't mean they came and got me, asked me to leave politely. 3 bouncers hurled me out like I was a frisbee.
Are you still reciting?
Wrong way? Yeah.
Okay.
That's still wrong way.
Is he even still out doing?
I think so. Yeah, I think he just had one not too long ago, actually.
That guy's an alcoholic.
Hey.
Every show that that's been televised that he's seen, you cannot have a microphone. He'll have the microphone in one hand and a drink in the other. Always. Always has a drink. And he talks like he slurs sometimes because you can tell he's a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
So yep. What?
No.
Thank you, Corey. On the 15th, you mean this past May 15th?
What?
He was saying it's our anniversary on the 15th.
Noise.
Corey. Well, happy anniversary. He just said Big Lebowski quote.
Yep.
If you haven't already realized that when I'm talking, he'll be quoting movies, he'll be quoting comedians, songs. You're in a league? We're also on bowling leagues as well. I mean, to the point where in the early 2000s and even late 90s, they would travel to Las Vegas for tournaments. So,
Didn't your mama say that they traveled to Guam or to Japan for a bowling tournament?
I don't know.
Where they go to Japan for?
I don't remember. That's when I was a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Bowling
I think they just went for a vacation.
Oh, vacation. Yes.
But it's funny. And when I was in middle school, and the sister right above me, that's a year older than me, accompany them to some of their bowling leagues and whatnot. But
Motherfuckers ask me for
Yes,
a fucking
they-
goddamn ID card when they come over here. How fucking.
they said, oh, it says that it's ready.
That's what it says.
They
That's
had
nice.
their own bowling balls and their bags and their shoes. But what was funny was that can't be it.
She just loaded something in his car. She just loaded an order in his car.
Well, maybe he's missing something.
He's missing all that. Probably not.
But what was funny, what I remember about my parents bowling, especially my mom, was that when she throws the ball, even though it was one that was ordered, I don't know if she actually had it custom fit, because I know I've got big fingers, and that's why whenever I'm going around, I have to make sure that especially my thumb would fit in the hole. But I guess when she's getting ready to throw, she sticks her thumb she sticks her thumb too far in, that when she releases it, it makes that it almost would.
You just seen her walk back inside.
All right, I'm gonna do this.
And
I don't like.
They put stuff in the car.
I don't
of course,
like
there was
doing
3
this,
of them
but
over there, but you know.
That's a huge order that's being picked up right now. That's a huge order that's being picked up right now.
I can't see it from here.
I know it's a kind of a distance, but this is the second
Yeah, see, he's got bags.
round
I think this
that
was my number.
2296. That's the second round of stuff. I can't zoom in, but oh, it's in June. I was wondering if that's what you meant when you said it's on the 15th.
You see my phone?
All right, so I haven't even gotten anything else on. Well, I guess it was not paying attention to the fact that my spark had ended. I was wondering why I wasn't getting anything, and our store is still glowing. So yes, we like to stack too. But there's 2 of us, and I think there was only 1 person in that car. So how many years, Corey, if you don't mind me asking? On my phone as well, and I know it's a little behind too. Beep, beep, beep. But he's just now getting loaded for it, and it's a 3 customer. It's for a 3 customer drop off. I think it was like 50 something items total, something like that. Oh, I guess there was a bag of ice. 3 bags of ice in there. That came with our order. One of the other associates just brought out 3 bags of ice. Sorry, I'm just looking at an order that just came in. I used to bowl 10 pin when I was younger, but now we're in a 5. Oh, you mean pin. And my dad was the one, and a couple of my siblings would also be in bowling tournaments. Like I said, they've gone to Vegas a couple of times, or a few times for the bowling tournaments. And I think one of the times, one of my sisters that lives in Colorado, one time when it was her husband, my dad, that was in the tournament, and all three of them placed on the first, second, and third. I think that only happened one time. So that was pretty cool for them to be able to take home the. I don't know how much money they ended up winning for those tournaments. I don't remember. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't getting any offers and realized that my whatchamacallit was off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn off mine now that you're... So that way we'll keep yours up here.
Keep staring.
Turn the air up. You got it? Yeah. Feel the air on you? All right.
Why is it acting like that?
What's it doing?
Flashing.
I have no idea. Mine wasn't.
What does it say?
The building number, which matches.
Okay. Ah, God damn it.
You okay? You want me to try? You sure?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta punch them girls.
What?
I said, I'll punch you motherfuckers. And then I said, no, I can't punch them. They're girls. You have to punch them.
Alright, hold on. So 9 minutes to our first destination. And we're going right. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yep, we're going left. No, we're going right. Alright, let's see. 91. It is 92 degrees, but feels like 100. And the temperatures won't start to go back down until about after 5 o'clock. Whoops. Doggone it. Yep. Where's the other one?
I don't know.
Where's the other, I thought you didn't want to block here. Phone holder. No, it fell down in here somewhere.
I'm not looking for that.
Oh. When was the last time you were in a tournament? Yeah, ever since my dad got sick and passed away, they, you know, they don't bowl anymore, or they're not in leagues anymore.
Mom and sick.
My mom and siblings, that is, ever since my dad passed away. And we only bowl like once in a blue moon. I mean, literally. I've been wanting to go bowling here as of late, but that's right, we can't go bowling because the hubby, his shoulder has been bothering him. for us to, at least for today. What?
Maybe bowling will unkink it.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Then you might be able to beat me.
Stop. And the times that the hubby and I have gone bowling, he's beat me every time.
No, not every time.
Yes, you've
No.
always scored higher than me.
No, I don't think so.
You know, because we typically play like 2 or 3 rounds,
Yeah.
and I may beat you in one round, but ultimately you beat me. And yes, even when he bowls, he'll be cussing up a storm if it doesn't roll where how he wants it to. You do too. Let's go bowling and find out. Are you sure you don't want me to be driving?
That's what I got mirrors for.
Yeah.
Look at my eyes. And not turn my head, that's all.
Yeah, mirrors don't cover everything though.
Well, I know where everybody is normally.
Normally.
Anyway, keeping track of people behind me as much as I keep track of people in front of me.
Is this the spot? It does feel a little tense. Or tight.
No, it is. Like fucking.
I don't feel a knot, it just feels tight. I don't feel any knots.
Right.
Oh wait.
Yeah, there it is.
Actually
There it is.
there's the knot.
Found it.
That's why as soon as I moved my fingers, I was like, wait, that feels like a knot. I'll tell you, the times that it's gotten real bad and I've gone to get a massage, they'll work at it. And unfortunately, when you're in this kind of pain, it hurts, but it's one of those feel good hurt. If it's moving, because when I'm massaging it, I feel that it's okay. I don't feel a knot now. It moved. I don't feel a knot now. Oh, it's one of this place again? Hey, hey, hey. Half a day. Hey, Don. Whatever. It's
Yeah, give me.
It's 208, building 208, I think is what he said.
Let's see.
It's the building number. 208. That's 57. It's right here. So much. Yeah. Confirm arrival. This is the one behind me.
I don't know if I put them in the right spot. Maybe. Yep, sure did. Okay.
How you doing, Don? The hubby and I, we're celebrating our anniversary by working.
Logan?
But we just arrived at the first of 3 drop-offs on this Spark curbside. You just got to the charger? Is it the right side? You got it or you need help? You sure you don't need help? Ah. BRB. Poor hubby. So why is it that it has to be 3 hours until you can work again? Is it just because you're charging up your phone? Oh, okay. Oh, you recognize where we are? That's why when we get close to a drop-off, I turn the camera around. So we're not pointing at where we are. Oh, your car. Okay. How is it driving an EV? I know when the hubby was still working for Allstate, the second car that he was driving was a hybrid. I don't think we've ever been, you know, we've driven or been in an EV.
You see me? I'm parked here. What? Better than I can do.
What happened? What? Somebody was saying something?
No, she's sitting over there staring. If I keep staring, Karen, I don't give a shit.
Was it because of where you're delivering?
No, it's because of where I'm parked, I guess. I don't know. Because I'm parked in a fire lane. No parking. I'm not parked. I'm paused. There's a difference.
Oh, we're getting a stare down by a potential Karen then?
I don't know where she going.
No, she's still looking.
Well, maybe that was her stuff. I don't know. Shit, whatever.
Well, did you actually look at the... And she was still staring as we drove by. Seriously.
Here, I'll swing back around and park.
Stop it, stop it.
I don't know. Even if it was my customer, she probably didn't fucking tip me shit anyway.
Alright, so we got a access code.
6 cases of fucking, or 6 big fucking bottles of water.
Maybe that's what she was waiting for. Did you knock on the door of the customer?
Uh-huh. Saudi. She wasn't in the, she was out, she was walking up as I was putting
Oh, that
stuff
your
down.
customer?
No, that lady.
Oh,
That was sitting there staring at the car the whole
and
time.
we're going over there.
Like her staring at the car is gonna make the car fucking vanish or something. I don't know. Whatever. Parked against the curb. Trust me, I'm gonna be
I
there less
love
time.
my car. I hate 2 things about it. 1, only has 100 miles, and 2, it takes 3 hours to charge. Oh my goodness. Was it someone you knew personally, babe, that was talking about the experience they had with purchasing an EV car?
No.
Was that a comedian that had talked about it?
I don't know.
Remember when they bought an EV car, they hated it, so they went back to a regular vehicle? You were the one telling me that.
There was a story that I read about they bought a truck. They bought, I think the Rivian. I don't know. I think it was the Rivian, the fucking EV truck. But they lived in Canada, and they were coming on a trip to the United States. You know, they were going on a road trip. Yeah, everywhere they went, they couldn't find a place that worked to charge the fucking truck. So they wound up having to rent a vehicle and leave the truck behind so that they could continue their vacation, and then went back and got the truck, I guess, and probably got rid of it after that. Yeah, you know, the whole EV movement, the whole electric vehicle thing. It'd be nice if they had the infrastructure set up for it prior to, but is it really green if you're getting your power from the same place?
I don't know. But Don,
That, you know, the big power plants and shit, yeah, okay, if you're plugging up at a shopping center, where's that shopping center getting? They're not all green, so they're getting there from everywhere, from the same place everybody else is getting power from. So,
Oh, wow.
Guess what?
so is that just how it works with EV cars, that you're limited to where you can charge your vehicle?
Yeah.
She says I can upgrade to, because currently she's at 100 miles and it takes 3 hours to charge. She can upgrade to 210 miles. It's $20,000.
Jesus. Yep, that's why I
I
don't
can
have
get
one.
a new car.
Or you could buy a gasoline one.
Or a hybrid.
I mean, even if you buy a hybrid would be
hybrid.
better. Because, you know, you're not full electric, and I know people want to be full electric and green and blah, 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 blah. If you only knew the truth behind EVs and the whole green. But anyway. But
she
you
says
can
she
get the hybrid. Like my company car when I still worked with Allstate was a Ford Fusion hybrid. And yeah, it still took gasoline, but not, you know, it took less gas than this car takes. So, and this car gets like 38 miles a fucking gallon or some shit. So it did way better, or it did just as good, if not better, as a little bitty 3 or 4 cylinder car like this one. So
yeah, and she says that she can only charge at a level 2.
no. See, they just don't have, you know, they don't have enough places. They don't have enough charging stations. You know, around big metropolitan areas, sure, but I guess, you know, with the mileage limit you have on the EV, I guess that's as far as you want to be going anyway.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. It's kind of, like I said, they basically, you know, all they've done is put the cart before the horse. Yeah, it's great to want to, you know, go green and, you know, less pollution and all that type of stuff, but the power that's powering these cars is still coming from all the same places that everybody's trying to get rid of. So I'm gonna tell you, call me crazy.
Okay. That's why. Okay, that's why. I was just looking at your channel again, Dawn. Hold on a second. There you go. Let's add a little bit more color to the chat now. Do we need... Hold on. It's open? Okay. Yeah, because...
Beautiful girl.
The leasing office.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Why'd they give us an access code if they want us just to
I
go to the
don't
leasing
know.
office?
They're goofy. I should remember that one says office.
Alright, so
Oh, yeah.
from arrival. the name literally says office.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the one behind you.
Might be the one in the trunk, Helen. It's not. It's the one behind me.
Here you go. Okay, that's right. Dawn, I forgot, as I was getting ready to say, that when I looked at your channel the other day when I subscribed, one of the songs that you have on there is, what's his name? I love his song. Over the Rainbow.
Is
Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Which we can't, I still can't pronounce his name.
Israel came and to talk about that one?
Israel, yeah. I love that song. That's true. I mean, it's the same thing as, oh no. Okay, that's what the access code was for. It's for the building. Yeah, that's what the access code was for. But it's just like the whole thing with getting solar panels. That's your funeral song? Aw. But it's the same thing with the solar panels. You know, I think the solar panels would be great if it actually helps the individuals, because, you know, it's one of those things to where, like, if you lose power, you have the solar panels, you know, so that way it has stored power in their energy, and then that way, you know, you don't lose power. But no, that's not how that's set up.
What are you talking about?
The solar panels,
Oh.
you know, trying to be green, and but the solar panels in 10 years, what's going to happen to them?
Oh, yeah. By the time they're paid off, you have to replace them.
It's a blue house with a Ford F-150.
And you want to talk about completely opposite of green. Those things are not, yeah.
Yeah,
Those things are
yeah, not like they're biodegradable or something.
they stick around for life, forever. And I mean, they can, I don't know exactly what it is that, you know, they do once, because I mean, it's cheaper just to build a new one versus replacing parts on those on the panels or whatever, the batteries basically. But yeah, it's there's been too many articles I've read, and from your sister knowing, you know, that yeah, it's bad juju. If you were able to buy them, pay cash for them, and install them and all that good stuff, and actually, you know, use the power it's generating, that's one thing. But that's not how they're set up. That's not how they work, unfortunately. I'm sure they could, but that's not how they're doing it. They're doing it for the, you know, basically they set it up just like any other, you know, solar panel farm, only it's on top of your house.
Yeah, that's
And
funny.
all they do is, you know, you pump power into the system, and then they give you a discount, but you don't keep the power you're pumping into the system.
Exactly.
So
But-
even when the power goes out, your power's out too. So you're shut off. You
Exactly.
can't flip a switch and turn it on to run off your own batteries. So what exactly are you paying for? And then at the same time, you got the solar panels to save money on your power bill. Okay, how much did your power bill go down, and how much is your cost of these solar panels?
Yeah.
In the long run, it just doesn't pan out. It just
Yeah.
doesn't pan out.
Dawn, who also lives here in Texas, she said all the carbon that them wind turbines put out,
Oh,
people
yeah.
don't realize it is not as green as they think. Yep.
Mm-mm.
Hubby agrees with you on that.
Nope.
And it's crazy because when you drive by those those turbine, you know, the wind, whatever you call
Big
those,
windmills.
the windmill farms, where they've got hundreds and hundreds, and more than half of them would not even be spinning. So I'm like, okay, so what's the purpose of having those there? It's a way they can actually control us. Yep, I mean, the stuff we use for power now is worse, though. Yeah.
I don't know. All the way around, it's just.
You think we're trying to do better, especially with having anything that's solar powered, you know, but at the same time, those things that were created to absorb the solar power, they are worse.
Yeah, all I know is I can buy me a can of special stuff, spray it on a rock, because the military does it. Spray it on a rock to absorb, and it's got little wires and it'll recharge shit. That's all you need. You need all these big panels for it and all this other crazy stuff that they built. I don't know. Yeah, actually, to be you're looking probably another 30, 40, 50 years before they've actually got it down to where these solar panels and wind turbines and stuff are actually, you know, less of a carbon footprint than they are supposed to be.
I mean, Zoe says that if we had a solar panel farm in like Nevada or something, I think it was, we'd be able to power the whole United States with just that one farm. With the exception, a lot of these farms that we come across, especially here in Texas, you'll look at half the turbines or the windmills aren't even rotating.
Well, that's
So
for the
it
turbines.
takes power to get them even to start rotating. But I'm like, okay, so the amount of power they're generating or absorbing, it's just being used to turn it.
I mean, the price to build one of those things, it's the same thing. By the time you recoup the initial investment, you've got to replace the fucking thing. So
And then
it's
Don-
just, I don't know. It's
Don says, look, they can come up with something good and people will find a bad way to use it. Yep. Of course. Same with nuclear power. Yep. One place would power the whole place, but why would they do that? They lose money. Yeah. And it's scary to think that way, you know? It's just like with the cancer research. All that money that gets pumped into research for cancer, and what if there's a cure already? What if there's been a cure?
well, they've slowly been putting stuff out there for, I think, the lesser costly cancers. But I seen this thing that they cured this guy of lung cancer, but his treatment was like 10-15 years of treatment, where he had to go, you know, to the doctors like once a week or every other week or something. So I mean, the money he was spending on that for 10-15 years of his life to cure his lung cancer, I mean, it's just, now you're in debt for the remainder of your life. I don't know.
Don believes that there's already a cure.
Like I said, I mean, they've already put out there cures for certain cancers already out there. But those are I think the main ones that they're coming up with cures for are the ones that, you know, they had treatments for and are pretty easily gotten rid of. But I don't know. I mean, I'd have to go back and look and see which ones, because I've seen reports and stuff here over the past couple of years, where, you know, they're talking about, oh, such and such had this cancer and they used this new treatment on them and it cured it.
Oh, Don, I didn't know. And I brought that up. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. She says they wanted me to do chemo and radiation. I said no, I am still alive.
Yeah. Well, it's like with your dad, you know, he stopped doing the chemo and radiation because it just made him worse. I mean, the last few years, or last year.
Yeah, that's how my dad passed away. He had cancer in the head and neck area, and by the time they caught it, it was already too late. I mean, he did go through treatment, but he was just feeling worse during the treatment, so he wanted to stop the treatments. Oh, wow. Oh. That is awesome, Don. And the Hanging Wigwam Gal, that's just my other channel. But they said they gave her 6 months 14 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That is just awesome, Don, and I hope it stays that way. I was wondering, I just thought you meant that in general, when Over the Rainbow was your funeral song. Oh, wow. I just thought you had that on there as in general.
Well, I mean, that was the lucky part for you, is they got it all whenever they took your thyroid out, so you didn't have to go through chemo and that shit either. So.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I had, I guess it would be thyroid cancer.
Yeah, thyroid cancer.
I didn't know until they removed my thyroid, because I had developed all these, over years, these nodules on my thyroid, and they kept doing the biopsies, and they were always coming back negative, and I would grow more nodules, and they kept doing the biopsies, and my symptoms were just getting worse. So they gave me the option. I can continue,
Good thing it ain't been raining.
watching, what's going on and keep testing, or I can just have the surgery.
No, this ain't the room.
And yeah, it is. It's the one that we were on the other.
Oh, yeah, but it doesn't. We're not going that way.
Nope, we're turning right. Yeah.
We're not going that
Thank
way.
goodness, because look
Well,
at
it
the water.
What?
Water's a little high.
That's not that high.
The other day when I was doing that, and there was a rig coming towards me. I was like, ah. But anyways, don't know if I'm buffering or not.
You might be.
Can you guys still hear me?
Oh, no, we still get to cross low water.
Yes, I forgot. I was gonna say there are some low water crossings.
Yeah, but see, it's pretty low. I bet I'd like to go scouring for arrowheads through there.
Oh, but yeah, I went up that way when I came through here. But so they gave, basically it was like an elective type surgery where I can wait or have it done. And I told them, I said, with my record, I chose to get it done. Yeah, we're still all the way up there. And that's when they discovered it. So basically, for the rest of my life, every 6 months to a year.
Pretty much to a year now at this point.
I'm closer to the year thing, but the reason why it goes back down to 6 months is because of the medication that I have to take for the rest of my life, since I don't have a thyroid anymore. This is
Which one? That's the question.
small blue, that one, and it's got an F-150 in front of it.
This
So I
small
think
blue,
it's
I
this
guess?
Yep, it's this one. This one you're gonna need the help with, right? This is the one in the trunk.
I've got some stuff.
You sure you don't need help? And you're gonna need to meet the customer. It requires a passcode. Hold on, you're.
Oh,
Hopefully you don't have too much. But you cut out. Oh, okay. Am I back now? Am I still? Okay. I have to have done every 2-3 months for the rest of my arm. Oh. A little, we're further east. You're thinking, we're still outside Georgetown, close to